Okay. Good afternoon, Venu. Yes. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Venugopal. I'm an innovative release manager, L1 support, working in HCL with 2.5 years of experience. I handle many project release management production calls to support a smooth and issue-free deployment.
Okay. So now, what and all you know about? Tell me about your IT skills.
Yeah, right now, at last I learned Java a few years back, but right now I'm working as a working in support project as a release manager. I'm using ServiceNow tool and ServiceNow, Jira, Confluence, GitHub, and all these tools for deployment process. I will use ServiceNow for creating change requests, tickets, incidents, and all. Jira is for creating the tickets, Jira IDs, and all to monitor the release process and release trains. Confluence is for the schedule. And the GitHub is for the continuous deployment process. Jenkins is used to build the pipelines.
Okay. So what about Azure?
Azure right now I need to learn a new thing to sustain in the IT market. So I am learning the Azure DevOps.
Okay.
Right now. Azure is a Microsoft cloud service platform.
Okay, so fine. So let me start from the basic. So for example, I have a servers. So I have servers on the East region. So I have some monitoring servers or web servers, something. So I have servers on different regions. So now I need to communicate to that. I need to send my data to one server to another server. So these two servers are in different regions. So how do you transfer your data?
We will communicate these servers by doing VNet peering.
Okay.
So that we will communicate both the machines which are in different regions. We can transfer the data.
Okay. Okay. If I have servers on different subscriptions, then how do you communicate?
On different subscriptions also we will configure VNet peering.
Okay. So let me talk about NSG. Okay. So I'll say that give me one best practice. Now we have given you a task stating that you need to create some 10 web servers, 10 app servers, and now you need to maintain all 20 servers. You need to maintain all 20 servers smoothly without any hiccups, and you need to transfer your data, some from web to app as well. So how do you configure that? How do you write rules on that?
We'll configure one single NSC to all the machines by creating NIC card and assigning that NIC card to the VNet
NIC card,
network interface card.
Okay, you tell me.
Network interface card to the subnet or the NIC level to that machines.
Okay. So first thing I've told you that I've asked you to create 10 missions, total 20 missions. Okay. 10 are web servers, 10 are web app servers. From the starting, you just tell me what should be the best practice.
10 app servers, 10 web servers. First we need to install the app server in 10 machines. We will configure web server and web machines. Then we will create the NSG. There we will write the routing rules like destination IP address, source IP, source port, source destination.
What would be the source? Don't tell me. Don't skip anything.
So, okay. The source, if you are connecting from web to app, the source is app server IP.
Okay, fine. So let me go to another topic. So here I have something. So can you find out anything issue on this?
Yes, application gateway does not support globally.
Okay. So what are the issues you have? You are able to
the web server is in East US region. It is in West US region, so it does not support globally. It is a regional load balancer. It supports only regional.
Okay, that's it only. So if what are the issues, you just cross mark it.
This one.
Okay. So you just modify here. So now if you want to write something here, now I want two servers.
Two servers
on a web server. We
will create application gateway, but we will assert one single subnet. One dedicated subnet to the application gateway.
Okay. Okay. Dedicated subnet for the application gateway. Yeah. Okay. So what exactly application gateway works? How application gateway works?
Application gateway works on the OS layer 4. It supports regional load balancer. It is a regional load balancer.
OS layer 4, regional load balancer.
Yeah. It is a path-based routing method. It supports round robin method.
Supports round robin.
No. It doesn't support round robin method. It is a path-based routing. Here we will configure backend pools, front-end IP, gateway IP configurations, front-end IP configuration, backend pools, backend settings, HTTP listener, and routing rules. There we will provide how to route, we will provide path and all.
So fine. So what is CDN?
It is a content delivery network, which which access or delete the cake or networking files.
Okay. So now I have one scenario. I have one machine. So the user wants to access the storage account, but we want to restrict the access by giving only some restrictions to that user. So how do you do that?
We will do shared. We will provide the authentication using storage, using shared access signature access keys, and at all there we can define the rules.
Okay.
The blob storage.
What exactly blob storage?
In the blob storage, we will give the rules like whom we need to access and how we will access, like a public or private, read or write access. There we will provide.
Okay. So for example, have enabled private access. What will happen exactly?
If we enable private access, we are not able to see when we browse that path in the browser. We are not able to see, but we are not able to see the output in the virtual machines also unless we will provide the virtual machines IP address there.
Okay. So fine. So what is Storage Explorer?
Microsoft Storage Explorer is used to manage the storage account. There we can it will configure the store whatever the files we have created in the storage account. There we can access it in the Storage Explorer. There we can read or write whatever we want, but depends on the rules we provided in the storage account.
Okay. So okay, fine. So if Terraform state file, I'll go to the Terraform. If Terraform state file deletes, what's happened exactly? What will be the impact?
The Terraform state file gets deleted, then we are not able to run the Terraform present infrastructure.
Okay, if Terraform state file deletes or corrupted something, so how you can get it back?
By using backup.
Okay.
By using backup, we can get
backup also got deleted.
The backup also got deleted. Then there is no option to get it back.
Okay. So what is Terraform Workspace?
Terraform Workspace, we use Terraform Workspace to create the multiple work environments. So by using it, we will create the multiple work environments to work on it.
So if you use Workspace, right, what happens exactly?
It will create the multiple resources.
Okay. Now, for example, I want to remove some resource from the Terraform control. So what I should do?
We will write this command terraform destroy -var target path. So that if we want to remove only, we will use the command terraform remove -var that path target path. If we want to destroy, then we will use that command terraform destroy.
So and coming back to SQL, okay. So I want to replicate multiple databases. What should be the option I need to take?
If we want to replicate the multiple DB options, then we use the failover group.
Okay.
So that we will there is an option that whatever the DBs are there, we have an option to choose. If you want to choose single one, then we are able to choose. If we want to choose all the databases in that SQL, then we are able to, by using this failover group, we are able to select all those.
Okay, what is RTO and RPO? Okay, what is the purpose of recovery service vault?
Recovery service vault, we will use the recovery service vault to recover the data or backups. And
by using recovery service vault, what and all you can configure?
We can configure enable soft delete. We can back up our data.
Okay, so now I have some scenario that I have a code in GitHub. Now I want to deploy into one of the PaaS service. So what PaaS service I need to do it and how I can configure it.
Azure, we will use Azure App Service. There we will provide there we will create the Azure App Service. There we will deploy our machine through GitHub by providing the GitHub access, creating on sub branch. There
What creating sub branch?
in GitHub we will create the sub branch.
Okay.
Presently our code is in main branch. There we will create the sub branch. We'll push that code and we'll pass the GitHub link in the app service. Then we will hit the deploy button.
Okay. So fine. Thanks for your time.